Iran protests death toll hits more than 31,000 as Trump sent all-out war message. January 26, 2026. Devastating new data from Iran's deadly protests has exposed that a staggering 33,000 people have lost their lives as the oppressive government intensifies its suppression of the nation's revolt. Earlier assessments had indicated that between 16,500 and 18,000 deaths occurred during the first 2 weeks of turmoil. However, that number has now climbed to approximately 31,100. These alarming figures emerge as Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei's administration issued threats of war should the U.S. intervene in response to the country's situation. The Iranian demonstrations began across multiple cities on December 28 last year, initially fueled by anger over soaring inflation, food costs, and the plummeting value of the currency. Starting with shopkeepers and merchants protesting at Tehran's Grand Bazaar, who were subsequently joined by university students, the unrest quickly expanded to other major urban centers. The government has responded with a savage and ruthless crackdown, resulting in nearly 100,000 injuries and thousands of fatalities, reports the Daily Star. A source connected with protest movements in Iran characterized the casualties as a genocide. They said, "The latest figures are off the scale. This was genocide." In addition to the fatalities, 97,645 individuals have sustained injuries, with 30% suffering eye trauma, according to research conducted by Professor Amir Mobarez Parasta. The German-Iranian ophthalmologist and human rights advocate also stated that the government was carrying out executions of protesters, despite warnings from U.S. President Donald Trump. Hospital records revealed that 468 individuals were executed in Tehran alone, with over 500 additional deaths occurring in other parts of the nation. Trump has announced that a U.S. armada is en route to the Middle East and stated that Washington is closely monitoring Iran. The USS Abraham Lincoln aircraft carrier, accompanied by several guided missile destroyers, continues its deployment toward the Middle East. U.S. military commanders at CENTCOM are reportedly developing strategic plans and are believed to have reached Israel. However, an Iranian official warned that the country would regard any attack as an all-out war against us. Yesterday, more than 100 demonstrators assembled outside Downing Street, urging the UK government to proscribe the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. By the Daily Express, story by Charlotte Owen, Gavin Quinn, January 26, 2026.